The pandemic has taken a toll on everyone's mental health, but it's been particularly difficult for those in the Asian community who are also dealing with a disturbing rise in anti-Asian racism. And while reaching out for support can be helpful, some experts worry that there is a growing number of people who are struggling in silence and won't get the help they need until their illness becomes critical.
Get out of my face! I'm Canadian. I'm gonna give you 2 seconds.
The videos are disturbing, the stats alarming. In Vancouver alone, hate crimes against Asians have risen 717% in the span of a year, according to advocacy group The Representation Project.
People feel sad, people feel angry. Some people feel numb because they just sing this over and over and over again.
Lin Fang is an associate professor of social work at the University in Toronto and says she too has felt increased levels of anxiety and feelings of helplessness. She says she's been on the receiving end of racist attacks. She's been shoved on the street and even spat on.
And I've seen a lot more than what I've seen before, and I start to question, right? I start to question my own safety. I start to question my own physical awareness. There's always this hypervigilance. I worry about when I'm on the street, if someone's going to attack me.
The anxiety combined with repeated videos and images on social media can take a heavy toll. But Fang and other experts say it isn't always easy for those who are Asian or of Asian descent to seek mental health support. Long-standing cultural stigmas around mental illness can be a barrier to care.
Oftentimes, the problem of the individual become amplified. It's like you bring shame to the family.
Certain cultures might not have the language to articulate the mental health issues that in a Western medical system says. For example, the symptoms of depression, anxiety might not be called symptoms of depression or anxiety in various cultures.
The Hong Fook Mental Health Association in Markham, Ontario specifically targets the concerns of Chinese, Cambodian, Vietnamese and Korean communities. Kenneth Lin is the Youth and Family Services lead and says while virtual sessions amid the pandemic have been helpful in reaching more people, there hasn't been a noticeable increase in those seeking services amid the pandemic, a worrying sign.
Around 83%, especially of younger youth, younger than 18 years old, are most emotionally and psychologically impacted by seeing the attacks around them. We are concerned that there's still a large group of youth who aren't articulating or reaching out for support.
The association is now taking an active role in seeking out youth who need help. Joyce Chu is an outreach worker. She gets referrals from school staff or from parents and goes out into the community to meet young people who are struggling and have been isolated or feel alone.
It's my role to find ways to engage with them in small but meaningful ways in order to reconnect.
What's most important to know is that you're not alone and that there are others out there who are experiencing something similar to you and who are out there in support of you.
For a link to the resources available from the Hong Fook Mental Health Association, head to our website, citynews.ca/extras. For City News, I'm Natividad.